Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. You join us for this 10-over match between Australia and India. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the Silver Fox himself, David Gower.
Well, thanks, Athers, for such a glowing introduction. I've just been taking a look at conditions down in the middle, and the ground staff have set up a very fair wicket. Any lapse in concentration, though, and the wickets will tumble. So, probably worth having a bowl first. Just a small amount of cloud, but the radar shows no sign of rain, so we shouldn't be seeing any interruptions.
Fantastic breakdown, David, thanks. Two captains are in the middle. Let's join them for the coin toss.
So the decision is made to bat first in what could just about be called bowler-friendly conditions. Both captains will be happy enough.
Players look ready. The umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest. Nice shot, runs possible. There'll be one run here for them.
Picked up a single, first ball of the innings. India are now underway.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Couldn't get it through the field. Drives and misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there. What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
Yep. Massive edge. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Yep. There'll be runs here.
Immediately underway with some runs.
3 runs added in that over. India are 3 for 1. Stark, the left-arm fast bowler, is the new bowler from the members' end. They'll get at least one. Straight to the fielder.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Yep. Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
Fielders there in the covers, but they put it right into the gap. That's a beautiful shot.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Misjudged that throw, and the batter survived what would have been a certain run out.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Thick edge.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Start ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Well placed, should get a single. Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Absolutely nailed it.
Crunch on the front foot and bang. Gone all the way.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Waiting.
Timing just a little early on that occasion.
End of the over. 8 off it. India are 19 for 1. Start from the members' end. Beaten on the drive.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Huge edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
Not taken. A boundary, but not a convincing one.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Start. Shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Yep.
Nicely fielded on the boundary. A couple on offer here.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Finch, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here.
Bowler!
End of the over. India are 31 for 1. The right armour is coming into the attack from the great southern stand end.
Yep.
Times it nicely.
A little bit short, not horribly short, moves the feet well, and the hands even better.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear. That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot, gets onto the front foot, and it's flown over the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
Nicked it. Loud shout. Caught. One of the easiest catches you'll see.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Yep.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
That's the over. India are 42 for 2. Going with spin now.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Big edge.
Keep up. Wait.
Doesn't beat the infield.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely. Just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
Yep.
Great shot. End of the over. 7 runs coming from it. India are 49 for 2. That's right off the meat of the bat.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yep. Waiting. Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yep.
Keepers in!
Yep.
Gorgeous on drive. Mid-on has work to do.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. That's 4. No one at third man to stop it.
You don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that's race to the boundary.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the members' end.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yep.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Everything was right about it. The footwork to get back, and then the bat coming through the ball beautifully.
Marsh is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be to go back to your stock delivery and move on from there.
Yep.
Yeah, bowler!
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
It was lovely footwork. A great shot, a glorious shot actually, to get back and play it like that.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep. Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Still needed to be put away, short, in the zone, dealt with in some style.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Wait on.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
19 runs added there. India are 83 for 2. Zampa back on now.
Yep.
That's it.
Good shot. A beauty. Pick that well, and that's on its way to the boundary.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Couldn't get it through the field.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Yep.
Right off the middle of the bat.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Massive
Yep.
edge.
I'm surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
There'll be one run here for them.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads though, not the bats.
Over. India are 96 for 2. Final over in this innings. Plenty of wickets in hand, and it's going to need to be really accurate. Got to try and get it up into the block hole. Brilliant shot, that.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Misses everything.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Yep.
4 runs, square of the wicket. Excellent shot.
That little bit of room, and you see how quickly the ball races away to the boundary. Really good boundary, square of the wicket.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep, yep.
Perfectly timed.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Consecutive boundaries in this over. I wonder what plans they'll come up with to slow this batting.
Yep.
Super shot.
One of those ones where you really have to make sure you watch it all the way onto the bat. Picked up the slower one nicely.
And that's the end of the innings. Australia have been set a target of 114 runs. This is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Yes.
They'll get at least one.
Australia get started with 1. I'm extremely excited to see how this match progresses. Two sides that are really aggressive.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field. A little late on that, no run scored.
Right on. Yeah.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Right.
Got hold of it. A pretty good bouncer. Enough control to get it away.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
End of the over. 6 off it. Australia are 6 for none. Going with pace now.
Medium pacer is coming into the attack.
Yep.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
Yes.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yeah.
There'll be runs here.
Yes.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Yes. Keeper's end.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Yep.
Unplayable. No reward. Flying to the boundary.
Nearly got through them. Just got onto it in time with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the great southern stand end.
Yeah.
Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
Quickly into position, and a very successful sweep brought that boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Marsh, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Yep.
Huge edge. A couple on offer here.
No waiting around, off the mark straight away.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Wide on.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Right there.
Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot.
Yes.
Great shot. Placement exquisite. Gone. Brilliant in the field.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the members' end.
Yep.
Great shot.
Really just seemed to have put that one into the slot with the first ball to the new batter. All the same, it's a glorious shot for your first ball.
Maxwell has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yes.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Keeper. Yeah. Keeper. Right.
Straight to the fielder.
Hold on. Yeah.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
9 runs added there. Australia are 33 for 2.
Yep.
Just about timed that perfectly.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Stumping! Oh!
Well, it was an almighty heave coming down the wicket. We might never have found it if they'd connected.
Yes.
Timed that brilliantly.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Right.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Yep, yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed.
Yeah.
If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Keep us in.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Yeah, mate.
They'd look for a couple here. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
It was short enough. They just leant back and blazed it through the gap.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Middle that one, great timing.
It was full and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4.
Back-to-back boundaries. The bowler will be searching for something now. Just a dot ball or two to settle things down.
Yep.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Yep, yep.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the great southern stand end. Lovely shot. Good seam position, but over-pitched and got what it deserved.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yes.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in 2 balls. Nice shot, runs possible.
Yes.
That's off the middle of the bat.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score. That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team. A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong, and it's going to take something special to break it up.
Right on. Yeah,
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Well, they decided against the run. Not sure why, if I'm being honest. They'd have made it very comfortably.
right.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yep.
That is a gorgeous shot, straight through the covers.
It was in the gap, pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Thick edge.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Bowl disturbs the furniture.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the 3rd dot.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
Effortless. A gift, really. Floated it up there and dealt with.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweet was timed.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. Gets onto the back foot quickly, and that's just flown.
The slower ball gave them time to adjust, waits on it and drills it to the boundary.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep.
Good shot. A beauty.
Well bowled, but that's another super shot. Onto the front foot, presented the full face of the bat and got it into the gap and all the way to the rope.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yeah, mate.
Too full, got what it deserved.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
Fall through the offside. Easy as you like.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Wait.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot.
Drives and misses everything.
Nicer slow delivery. Straight past the bat. Beauty of a ball.
India found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards. 15 runs needed. Will take a number of big shots to get home.
Yes.
Middle, what a start.
Well, where did that come from, you wonder? After some time spent in the dressing room, it's pretty obvious what their intentions are.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yep.
Nicked it.
Keeper, keeper.
Good throw from the deep, on target.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yes.
Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yes.
That's really high. Don't think anyone is close.
And that marks the end of the match. Australia have fallen short by none. Thank you very much for joining us here for this match. Please take care and drive safely on your way home.
This could very easily have gone either way. Brilliant cricket from both sides, and it's a shame there had to be a loser.